dear fellow beings, and yeah, as promised, I had said in the last one of these videos that I was gonna make a video about biofarming per month, because we did the one for gold farming, especially after the Black Order update and yada yada yada. So I probably owe it to y'all that I also do the biofarming one as well. And we're gonna do it the same way as we did the other one. We're just gonna go by game mode and all that. So let us begin. So first place obviously is in story mode, in both story mode ultimate, as you can see here, and even story mode normal. You can get biometrics. Now, it's fairly cheap. It might take a little bit of time to do because you have to actually play the mode, but you can definitely score some bios from here. So I think the average, normally like you'll get a drop on like your first clear, so I'm gonna say you can get about 10 per day, averaging between the ultimate and normal drops. It doesn't cost that much energy. I think ultimate costs 8 energy and normal costs 4 energy, so it really isn't that bad. But keep in mind, for ultimate, there are these stage special bonuses that you should keep in mind. Like for this one, it's poison meteors, physical immunity, and decreased recovery rate. So just keep those in mind when you're playing those. Next mode you can get bios from is from Dimension Mission. So here in the support characters, you can get 20 drops for each like run that is completed, and it'll be one of the characters set on your support character list for the day, which can be rerolled for gold. And generally it will drop 2 or 3 biometrics for the character. So I'm going to put that as 50 per day, assuming you get all 20 drops, which is probably worth it, because it's not a bad way of getting bios. Now, dispatch mission, you can't earn any. Epic quest, you can. Now, last time, in the last video, I went on the assumption that you were running 3 epic quests at one time, which is not 3 epic quests, 3 of the tracking missions, these missions or whatever. And that's about the maximum you can sustain, assuming you try to optimize all your other game modes. So, assuming that each one gives 10 per day, so that'll give you an average of about 30 per day over the course of a month. See how this one is stacking up too, just like the other one? Same concept. Now, Heroic Quest also gives bios. I believe it's something like 160, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40 bios per week, that's in each of the quest, that's in each of the quest packs. It's 40 per week with 4 weeks in a month, so you can get bios from here. This is kind of like the regular epic quest where you just play for the completion rewards, but you can still drop bios. Like I'm running Iron Fist right now. If I did the next mission right now, I would just get 10 bios for him, so it works. Next place you can get is Legendary Battle. No, Legendary Battle is not consistent, truly. It's RNG, because you can get other rewards as well. But generally, at a minimum, you can expect about 5 per day. This is assuming, though, that you have the best one, which, I mean, if you're playing Legendary Battle, you really should. But minimum, you're going to get 1 base drop, normally, which is 5. So that's 5 per day from Legendary Battle. And Squad Battle doesn't drop any. World Boss doesn't drop any. Shadowland does. And I just realized I haven't done my Shadowland for the week, so I probably should do that later. But Shadowland now, assuming that at base for a noob, you should be trying to hit at least stage 20. And if you can't hit stage 20, you'll get a sum total of 225 per week. But This is actually much better than it sounds because the bios you get from Shadowland is in the form of bio selectors. Like you'll get one for 60, then you get one for 75, then you get one for 90. I think there might be another one, perhaps. I'd have to check that. There might be one for like 100 or something, but I don't think so. I think as a noob though, at a minimum, you should be at least hitting those first 3 rewards, 60, 75, and 90, which is a total of 225 per week. The next is these timeline battle. I don't think drops bios. I'm trying to find that button that I'm so bad at this. I don't play timeline battle very much, as you can tell. Here we go. These ones, the participation rewards, they don't drop like bio selectors or something, do they? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. So, no, scratch that. Timeline battle does not drop any bios. On the other hand, Danger Room does. Now, this will vary by player, but at a minimum, even if you don't have DRX unlocked, you can still play Danger Room normal 5 times a day. And now, if you're playing Danger Room normal 5 times a day and getting at least 1 win, that's 50 bios a day. So that's the minimum I'm going to keep it at. Is it 50? Oh my god, no, it's 40. Never mind. Now, that goes up to 65 if you can do 5 matches of DRX per day. Although with DRX, keep in mind that for each reward drop, you have to use a different character. So that means you'd have to have 5 battle-ready characters, which is hard. But even at base, assuming you can only do 5 runs of Danger Room normal, that's still 40 per day. Then there's Alliance Battle. Now, ABX, it doesn't give any biometrics, but Alliance Battle normal drops 25 per day of 1 character. So that's 25 over 30 days. And Alliance Battle normal is very easy. Like, literally any tier 2 character can clear it. I mean, some will struggle a bit more, but pretty much anybody can clear it, as long as you're not super duper bad. Then, I don't think Conquest gives bios. Conquest mostly gives gold. Correct. Yes. Conquest just gives gold. So, no. Then here, World Boss Invasion does drop bios. The same chests that drop gold, they also drop bios from time to time. So, at a minimum, on average, let's go with the same calculation as last time. Last time I said you're only going to do 3 runs just for the 3 boxes. So, on average, you might get 10 per day. Let's just say at a minimum 10. Now, this will, of course, vary by luck, because not every box will have biometrics. And only like some of the boxes actually drop biometrics. And of course, the better quality boxes will drop more biometrics if you get one. Or the special boxes, like a special reward chest will drop more. Or if you get a crit reward, it'll drop more. I actually probably should have said that about Legendary Battle too. Legendary Battle, it gives you 5, but if you get a crit reward, it can go up to 50. But those are rare, so I'm not going to use crit rewards in this calculation. But on average, you can get maybe 10 from World Boss Invasion. Then these last 2 game modes actually don't drop biometrics. I should just keep that in mind. So the game modes that don't drop biometrics are Dispatch Mission, Squad Battle, World Boss, Timeline Battle, Alliance. Well, actually, I don't know about Alliance Tournament because I've never played Alliance Tournament. But Alliance Conquest, and then Co-op Play, GBR, and World Event. Now, there are other ways to get biometrics. Like, you can always go into the Convention shop and then just buy these. Now, I mean, they have gotten a bit more valuable, and the value of the comic card chests has dropped because of the new crafting system. But because the new crafting system does cost mutant materials, it can be a good idea to just focus on these comic card chests rather than blowing a bunch of your mutant materials on cards. So but if you are gonna do that and you need more biometrics, you can get about 100 per day from this. But I'm not gonna write that down because it's just not a good idea and not a very good investment of your tokens. There'll also be like special events in which like event stores, like the one we have running right now. Like event stores like these, sometimes there'll be like a bio selector that you can buy for tokens. Like I think the last event store for the event right before this had a bio selector as a prize. Then also the event stores, the ones that have the prizes that cost gold, like the one we got for the never ending special 6-year anniversary event, that gold shop that had a bio selector, and I think all of them do that. So that's another place to just keep in mind. Now, there are actually even more places than that. Like, I know for a fact that in the store here from this hero chest, if you have like a lot of heroes already, like me, most of the time when you open this chest daily, it'll just drop a bio selector, and I think that can range anywhere from I think its minimum is 24, but I think it can go up to like 256. So keep that in mind. Now, a noob player will probably not have that many characters. Like, look at my roster. In terms of sheer quantity, I actually have a lot of characters. Like, most of the characters I don't have are either like premium or like subscription characters or native tier 2s or crystal shop or whatnot. Or I'm just so unlucky I have never pulled them. But you can get that from this. There's, of course, like, you can actually buy them from the item shop. Like here, you can spend gold to buy them, or I think sometimes you can also spend your warp tokens. Like here, you can also get it from your alliance. Now, this isn't really a farming method because for this, you have to actually use your support to request biometrics, and that's not really farming. That's like just taking biometrics from one of your allies, so that doesn't really count. I believe in the alliance store, right? So for 110 points, you can buy this 20 bio selector, and if you have a level 10 store, you can buy this 50 for some more. I don't know what the exact cost is, but yeah. But normally, honestly, if you are someone that is gonna be buying, like donating here to get the alliance tokens. Oh no, this is bad. Not really. But if you are gonna donate here to get these red alliance tokens, and you are gonna spend them in the store, I do suggest spending them on the comic card chest just to get that one extra card. Because who knows, you might get something good. Even worst comes worst, you can spend on like the custom gear chest, or maybe buy Norn Stones or energy or something. But you're normally not gonna buy bios from that. Is there anything I'm missing? I mean, you are gonna get a lot of Michelin prizes too, like from check-in events. Like we have a special check-in event, so we're gonna get 200 bios from there. 7-day check-in event had 100 bios yesterday. Well, and there's 8-week check-ins. They'll sometimes give you selectors or straight 6-star characters, which sometimes get turned into bios. And then, of course, there's always a monthly check-in, and that gives 2 drops of 40 each. So just something to keep in mind while you're farming now. Of course, like I said, I made this video because of the new Black Order characters, because for any native tier 2 to get them from level 0 to level 60, you have to spend bios to actually give them XP to level up. Or like literally for anyone, taking anyone from potential level 1 to potential level 6 to get them from level 60 to 70, it does cost bios again to give them XP. So it is really important to have a consistent flow of bios coming in. Like for me, I don't know how many I have. I have 4,000 just saved up. Now, of course, a lot of these I do plan to spend on like tier 2 and characters and whatnot. But any spare biometrics you just have lying around, you can always use to to just to spend on XP. Now, one thing I actually didn't touch on that I forgot about is that World Boss actually does drop bios now. I completely forgot because now World Boss Ultimate did they take that feature out? What? Okay, this is weird. So for Corvus, there's bios. Oh, that's because I don't have Corvus. Oh, crap. Never mind. Technically, if you don't have a world boss, one of these native tier 2s, or the native tier 3s unlocked, you can farm up to 5 bios a day by playing World Boss Ultimate or World Boss Legend. But we're not going to count that because that feature actually goes away after you unlock the character. So once you get a native tier 2, you can't actually farm their bios anymore, so that doesn't count. So anyways, let's just do a quick tally from what we have. So from what I have here, you can get about 300 a month from story mode, 1,500 from Dimension Mission, 900 from Epic Quest, 160 from Heroic Quest, 150 from Legendary Battle, 900 from Shadowland. Am I missing something? Right, 1,200 from Danger Room, 750 from Alliance Battle, and then 300 from World Boss Invasion. So let's go back to the calculator and let's get a tally of what we can get per month. So 300 plus 1,500 plus 900 plus 160 plus 150 plus 900 plus 1,200 plus 750 plus 300 is 6,160 per month. Now keep in mind, this is kind of a bare minimum in some senses because a lot of times you'll be able to go past stage 20 Shadowland or 15, I don't know which one it is. So you can get more biometrics from Shadowland. Sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 biometric drops from Legendary Battle boxes, or you'll get a crit reward, so that can go way higher. 50 is kind of an average for Dimension Mission. That can be higher or lower. 10 is also an average for story mode, so that can also be higher or lower. The only ones that are really like constant is Heroic Quest. That's like capped at 40 per week. And Alliance Battle is effectively, that one's also capped at 25 a day. And Danger Room normal is capped at 40 a day, but Danger Room Extreme is capped at 65 a day, so you can actually get more if you play Danger Room Extreme rather than Danger Room normal. So keep that in mind. This is a very minimalistic value. This can go as high as I've heard like 10,000 said before. So this 6,160 is a base. Now also, much of the bios you get are going to be random, in which case you'll often be spending a lot of them. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, you'll often be spending a lot of them like ranking up characters, which can consume bios, or upgrading their gears, or tier 2ing them. And so you're not actually going to be profiting 6,160 bios a month. That's just how much you earn. It's the same for the gold. You're not profiting 92 million gold a month. That's just how much you can earn. Because as you play the game, you will spend bios and you will spend gold. But this video, the whole point of this was just to show you what your potential is, how much you could get. Now, I don't think in like Future Pass or anything, there are bio selectors for any of the tiers. No, there are not. Okay, good. So, just keep this in mind. This is, again, minimalistic. Now, of course, you may not have a mythic tier 2 character to play legendary battle for one of these. I'm lucky enough to have Thor's Ragnarok uniform mythic, and I have him at tier 2. So I can get the mythic box daily. But pretty much all of the other ones you can do no matter what. Story mode you can basically do no matter what. Once you complete it the first time. Dimension mission you can do no matter what. Epic quest you can do no matter what. Heroic quest you can do whatever you want. You can do anyways. Shadowland, again, the stage count will vary, but most characters can do Shadowland, so that you can do anyways. Danger Room you can do anyways, minimum at least your runs for normal. Alliance Battle normal, I told you pretty much any character can do that, so that's constant. And World Boss Invasion, if you are not the best contributor, at least one person in your team will kill the thing, so yeah, that's basically guaranteed. So anyways, I think that's about it. Keep this in mind, 6,160 bios. Of course, the amount you actually profit will be greatly reduced depending on how many you spend. But, yeah, peace.